Hello, it's 9 p.m. in RTD. It's time to English New Edition for tonight. Headlines we have Tamershok, where the new development center is for the international scene. Trade war between China and the state lands in the heart of the conflict. Welcome to our newsroom. After completing the Hajj pilgrimage, the Prime Minister of the Republic of Djibouti, His Excellency Abdul Qadir Kamil Mohammed, has returned to Djibouti before leaving Jeddah for Saudi Arabia this afternoon. The Prime Minister was greeted by His Royal Highness Prince Michael bin Majid, governors of Jeddah, at the King Abdul Aziz Airport, and the Ambassador of the Republic of Djibouti to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, His Excellency Diaydin Said Bamakrama. As part of the World Breastfeeding Week, the Minister of Health, Mohammed Warsama Diri, launched by His Excellency at the People's Palace, the Department of Health, through the Directorate of Maternal and Child Health, has implemented awareness raising activity throughout the country. It is with this in mind that the Sheko Hospital organized an awareness day on breastfeeding and awareness operations as part of World Week. Breastfeeding as a personal choice is beneficial to the child's growth, according to Dr. Timiru Aden Okiye, pediatricians at Sheikh Balbala Hospital. The objective of its activity to raise awareness among mothers is to change attitude and practices regarding breastfeeding. At Balbala Sheikh Hospital, medical and nursing teams have been trained on all breastfeeding issues to raise patients' awareness of the different practices. The National Networks for Development Social with the conflict of Humbuli, the councils of Humbuli district organized ceremony in the annex of the RPP of Humbuli. Karset Pisa was present at beginning Ibrahim at this meeting. Ibrahim Ahmed Abdo, the president of the district council, Mr. Saad Ismail, the wise man of district Tagar Umaru, the representative of the Ministry of Solidarity, Mr. Abdullah Said, the representative of the NGOs Phoenix of England, and the president of the RPP Annex, Mr. Hassan Umar, and the Sheikh Mufti and Sheikh Shamsuddin of Djibouti. The ceremony was a great success, and the whole population appreciated the noble Three Stars initiative. Housing for all. The industrials of Damerjog development inevitably goes hand in hand with the infrastructure. Africa is rich in natural resources and agricultural products, but a major handicap most often blocks the exploitations of all this wealth. It is the lack of infrastructure, an equation that Djibouti has well studied and solved in terms of development. The construction of the infrastructure, whatever it may be, remains essential to any development policy, and this is what is often lacking in Africa. But this is becoming an essential condition in a service-based economy such as ours. This is why we have seen, since the President Ismail Omar Guelleh came to power, the multiplication of the construction of port, airport, railway, and other infrastructure. This is in line with the logic and of providing our country with the infrastructure necessary for its development, a policy that is still ongoing and highly visible today in Damerjog, where another development center is being built. This is the project Djibouti Damerjog Industrial Development, placed under the responsibility of the Authority of Ports and Free Zones. The project Djibouti Damerjog Industrial Development is one of the largest projects undertaken by Djibouti. This is an expansion of Djibouti's ports and free zones. This mega project includes the construction of a new industrial park in the Damerjok area. The project Djibouti Damerjok Industrial Development also includes a port area where it is planned to create more than 20,000 jobs. The construction period for this mega project in 50 years began in 2018. The first phase will be completed in 2023. The 7th editions of the Corridor Tournament in Yoboki from 15 to 17 August 2019, the village of Yoboki hosted the 7th editions of the Corridor Tournament, in which 9 teams representing 9 localities along the Djibouti International Corridor participate, namely We'a, Mulud, Dekhel Galamo, Gur Abbus, Yoboki Galafi, and As Bahari. This periodic event, organized by the well-known associations in the south of the country's GDS Generations for Development and Solidarity, known as Dadal Arho. In this sporting event is placed under the aegis of the State Secretariat for Youth and Sport, represented by a strong delegation led by the Secretary of State for Youth and Sport, Inspector General Mr. Musa Ali. This annual meeting of young people from cities and towns along Djibouti International Corridor is an opportunity that no one wants to miss. As usual, the participants competed in sports competition such as football. Obok Youth Development Association has carried out a distribution of coolers for the fishing cooperative of Korangar and Obok, and a solar fridge coolers plus cooler for the Dalaya Fishing Cooperative. This project was funded by the German corporations with the aim of strengthening fishermen to better produce and export, fight against heat and energy loss, lack of conservation, and also to contribute to the development of the region. Fishermen did not hesitate to thank the German cooperative, in particular Ms. Anke, the ambassador and the Federal Republic of Germany, and wishes to benefit more from other projects through the other associations. The leaders of the association, Mr. Mustafa Mohammed Abdo and Ahmed Ahmed Isse, thanked the prefect of the region, Mr. Hassan Dabele, the president of the regional council, Mr. Mohammed Hamad Ismail, the vice president of the Mr. Ahmed Ali, for the support and guidance in the implementations of this project, because for them the development of the regions of Obok is an absolute priority. As part of the fight against illegal trade, the National Gendarmerie in the Pika 12 district arrested a Chinese man involved in illegal trade since May of this year. This Chinese man had been illegally producing and selling mineral waters during the search. The National Gendarmerie stopped industrial desalination machine and 20 gallons of mineral waters. He desalinated the tap waters and sold it to Chinese companies instead of buying the local branding company. The authorities of the Gendarmerie arrested the second time similar event were arrested. For the international scene, China and USA trade war is at the heart of the conflict. Rare earths have become the key element of the trade war between the United States and China. A few days ago, Chinese Rare Earth Industries Associations protest against Donald Trump's new customs duty, accusing Washington of harassment. Beijing also stressed that these taxes must be paid by consumers of the U.S. market. Currently, about 80% of the precious metals used by the United States are imported from China, although U.S. production is one of the highest in the world, 15,000 tons in 2018, just behind Australia. It remains insignificant compared to China's 120 ton per year. This is it for the news. Thanks for watching us.